Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
I'm really pissed off.
I'm sorry to hear that. What happened?
My favorite football team just got beat by the New England Patriots.
Oh, that is too bad. Well, the Patriots are really good.
No, they aren't. They just got lucky.
Really? They have been good for a long time. They won 3 Super Bowls in 4 years. Do you think that was lucky?
Those shouldn't count. The only reason they won them was because they cheated. Everyone knows that. Bill Belichick videotaped defensive signals and used them to win. If the Patriots hadn't cheated, they would never have won Super Bowls.
Oh really? We are still talking about this?
We should be. It is important. The Patriots beat my favorite team because they cheated. They were spying on the defensive signals and knew what was coming.
Well, you know that it is not cheating to spy on defensive signals, right? It is only cheating if you videotape them. In the NFL, it is legal to watch them with binoculars and write them down or use a tape recorder to say what the signal is. Do you think videotaping is a big advantage over just using binoculars?
I did not know you could use binoculars. But still, videotape makes it easier in case you forget. It is a visual recording. Then you can watch the signals at halftime and figure out what they are and use them to know what plays the defense is running.
That is interesting. It is actually really hard to match the signals up with the play. Teams use fake signals sometimes because they know people are watching. Also, the Patriots did not use the tapes in the same game.
Yes, they did. How else could they have beaten my favorite team?
No, they didn't. Matt Walsh was the guy who did the filming. He said he kept the tapes for the whole game.
Of course he would say that. He is just trying to protect Bill Belichick.
No, he isn't. He hates Belichick because he got fired, and would do anything he could to get him in trouble. For example, he pretended that the Patriots videotaped the Rams practice before Super Bowl 36, and he had to admit he made that up when they investigated him.
Well, I didn't know they didn't use the video tapes in the same game. But that doesn't matter. They still cheated. They could have used them when that team played the Patriots again later in the season.
The Patriots only play a few teams twice in one season. Even then, all NFL teams change their signals from game to game because they know people are watching. It is not too hard to understand.
Well, maybe they didn't use the video tapes that way. But I don't care. They still cheated. They broke the rules and should be punished.
They were punished. They lost a first-round draft pick and were fined $500,000. It was the worst punishment the league has ever handed out.
That is not enough. They cheated. They are cheaters. They should have to give up their Super Bowls.
Do you really think that?
Yes, I do. Anyone who cheats should have to forfeit every win.
That is interesting. Did you know that there are many other teams in the NFL that also videotape signals? Jimmy Johnson said he used to do it. Bill Cowher said that it happens all around the league. In fact, the Jets got caught doing it the year before the Patriots. Eric Mangini was the coach, and they were videotaping the Patriots. But when the Patriots caught the Jets, they just told them to knock it off. They didn't go whining to the league like a rat. That is why Eric Mangini is a snitch, and also just a terrible coach.
I don't believe you. I didn't hear any of that on ESPN, which is where I get all of my sports information. And they were still cheating. Belichick knew it was against the rules, and he still did it. Also, they have not won a Super Bowl after they got caught. Therefore, they must have gotten an advantage.
Well, right after they got caught, they won every game in the regular season and made it to the Super Bowl. They set all kinds of records and destroyed the other team in most of their games.
Yes, but they did not win the Super Bowl. 18-1. Ha ha ha.
Yes, that really sucked. I guess if they had videotape of the Giants calling a play where a receiver catches a ball with his helmet, then that would have made the difference.
See? I win. You admit that they are cheaters. Now I can use my nickname for Belichick. Want to hear it? I call him Belicheat. It is really funny, because I changed a few letters. I also call the team the Cheatriots, and their quarterback is Tom Cheatree and their receiver is Wes Welk Cheat. It took me a few hours to come up with those nicknames, but it was worth it.
Yes, I guess you are right. If you want to say that the Patriots cheated by filming defensive signals, even though it is only a small advantage over legally watching them with binoculars, and even though they didn't use the tapes in the same game, and even though the next time they played the same team the signals would change, and even though everyone else does it, and even though they got the largest penalty in NFL history, and even though they went undefeated in the regular season after they got caught, then yes, I guess you are right. I guess they will have to be happy with having one of the best quarterbacks of all time still in his prime, one of the best coaches ever, two great tight ends who are just rookies but will dominate for the next 5 years, tons of young great talent on defense, 2 picks in each of the first 3 rounds of the draft next year, and winning 14 games in a rebuilding year.
Whoa.
There will be more Super Bowls to come. Will you finally shut up then about cheating that didn't make a difference in the first 3 Super Bowls the Patriots won?
No. If you win more Super Bowls, then it is probably because you cheated. There are no superstars on the Patriots. I can barely name any of their players. Therefore it is impossible that you beat my favorite team without cheating.
Well, I guess I can't convince you. By the way, what is your favorite team?
Thanks for asking finally. I'm a big fan of the